He has to learn how to write the story. Her, him, his. I am very confused, but I adding that so far I might be trustworthy.
I'm a little confused here.
Yeah. Okay, let me go to that sentence again. No,
I,
but I would actually be okay if it is out of spite
Spite,
also.
yeah,
Please do it
I
out
would
of spite.
appreciate. Yeah,
Yeah, please. I like people with spite.
please go on.
Relate hard to this particular line. Very, very hard relate to this particular line. Yeah.
It's true. And I judge those people who don't wish me on my birthday, though.
I'm in general, I am the bigger person in the scenarios. So heart also, I don't want to be a bigger person. I'm okay.
Oh, you made that.
Yeah. Smell sometimes. Okay. He's objectively good looking at first glance, but I catch myself thinking maybe I could help him improve and then feel gross or thinking that at all. Oh my god. He's all extremely isolated. Sorry. I'm getting my all emotions are coming into me like, okay, well, 37 female girlfriend broke up with me 35 male because of my female friend.
Okay.
Am I the a-hole?
Hmm.
I'm 35 male and my girlfriend 27 female. We dated for 5 months and we only had one disagreement without any shouting. We resolved it. On our first date, I mentioned visiting my female friend who lives in India for 2 weeks. I
Okay.
live in the UK
Okay.
and showed her holiday pictures. She met my whole family and they love her. My
Okay.
girlfriend met my friend at a party my female friend hosted last weekend. On our third date, she shared that she hadn't dated in 3 years. When she asked about my past relationship, I shared a lot of details, including intimate information, okay, which upset her. At the party, my longtime female friend hosted it. She's bubbly and kind and was very welcoming to my girlfriend. Even saying I was lucky that my girlfriend is so pretty. My girlfriend seemed to get along with her and they were both smiling while my friend shared stories and old photos. My female friend asked me for some help in the kitchen since I'm a good cook. I knew where everything was since I was familiar with her house. So far, so good.
Yes.
After the party, back at my place, I thought everything was fine, but my girlfriend asked me to book her a taxi to a train station. We live in different cities, about four train stops apart, and since I had been drinking, I couldn't drive her. I was surprised because she was supposed to spend Easter with my family and Monday with me before returning to work on Tuesday.
Okay.
She remained polite and asked for the taxi. I asked her what was going on, and she said she needed time alone and to sleep. I booked the taxi. She didn't kiss or hug me goodbye. I didn't want her to leave. So I got in the taxi with her, saying something was wrong and we would sort it out. With tears in her eyes, she said my friends were lovely, but she didn't want to be with a man who had close female friends. She acknowledged I would known them longer than her and wouldn't ask me to leave my friends. Adding that so far I might be trustworthy.
I'm a little confused here.
Yeah. Okay, let me go to that sentence again. She acknowledged I would known them longer than her and wouldn't ask me to leave my friends. Adding that so far I might be trustworthy.
It's okay.
Second dating did not help. I did not understand. I think she's trying to say she would not ask him to leave his friends
Okay.
because we have known them longer than girlfriend. I think okay.
Okay.
She knew I would slept with any of the girls in my friends group, and while there is nothing going on now, and I only say hi to her, it made her uncomfortable.
I don't think they have not made it cohesive. Who is he talking about now?
Okay, let's go through. She knew I would slept with one of the girls in my friend group. While there is nothing going on now, and I only say hi to her, it made her. Oh, it's like he
She.
was sleeping around before. Now he's acting like just a friend and saying hi, which kind of made his girlfriend uncomfortable. Yes, you
Okay.
stay in
Probably.
UK. Like, I'm sorry, you stay in UK. I think. I'm not understanding his English.
That's
No
too
judgments. No
judgmental.
judgments. Wait, where did I stop? Huh. She said it wasn't about insecurity or jealousy. I actually kind of doubt,
Yeah.
but self-respect. That every guy she'd been friends and had tried to make a move on her, suggesting these friendships aren't genuine. She also said seeing all the photos of me and my female friends together left a sour taste in her mouth.
Hmm.
She said She would rather end it and find someone who doesn't have close friends of the opposite gender. This is okay. She also knew that I often talked to my female friends and went out with them one on one for drinks, which I paid for, and she didn't like that. I really don't want to lose this girl, and we haven't spoken in 5 days. I thought I would meet the one and was ready to settle down. She is truly a good woman, a rare find. I only want her. My friends don't compare to her. Okay. Firstly, he has to learn how to write the story. Her, him, his. I am very confused, but I think I am understanding where this is
Yeah.
coming from. My feel of this is, I think it's not something what exactly has happened. He is writing there. I think he might have been a playboy,
Yeah.
sleeping on with everybody in the friend group. Now they are just friends. I think that would make anybody uncomfortable. I feel where I can understand now where the girl is coming from after going through that very difficult UPSC question paper, what I read through just now. Where I really can't get what exactly was happening there. But I think she is coming from a place where I think he has been a player who is doing not so. I think he shared a lot of things about a lot of people there, and now he's acting like there's nothing has happened.
Yeah.
Just because there is as in now you're fine, there is always a history which we can't really ignore. And I think, okay, anybody would be uncomfortable in that situation, irrespective of gender. Blatantly saying you should not have friends with opposite gender, just when you hear that, it sounds wrong.
Yes.
But there is a history and a backstory why a person is actually asking that. So you are an a-hole, my friend. And you don't, okay, I'm not talking about the English part. Okay, please, your thoughts.
No, I think two parts here. One is, as you said, speaking about, I would prefer a guy who wouldn't have any close female friends or opposite gender friends. I'm like, she is the a-hole at that point. Agreed. But he's not doing anything good here. Because I think, based on what I understood from the story, that girl who he spoke to was not someone he slept with, but she's not sure. That's how I feel.
I think he has left her in confusion with his colorful history. Every street on the dog, like every dog on the street, as in just an example, people, not literally. But I think he has so much of history with so many girls.
Yeah.
So now the girl has been left with kind of a confusion saying, is she also the one? Is she also the one? So, yeah.
Yeah, I think first thing is he needs to make her feel comfortable enough that this will never happen. And I don't think it is. How long have they been dating in that story?
5 months. 5 months. It's not just
take
1
a
or
long
2
time
months.
for that to get over it. Yeah, he is the a-hole.
Okay, I think let me read 1 or 2 comments and see what people are telling. Nah, this is where she has chosen to draw the line. She didn't make any demands, just removed herself from the picture.
Correct.
You didn't think it's odd that you had sex with one of the female friends that you introduced your girlfriends to.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point, yeah. You have a right to have all the female friends you would like. You have the right to have yes with all your female friends. You have the right to take them out. And your girlfriend had the right to be uncomfortable with the way she sees it. Now you get to enjoy your female friends in peace and she gets to find more compatible partner. Win-win, if you ask me.
Nice.
Okay, this
very direct.
Yeah, kind of what we thought also.
Yeah.
I am also not judging that sleeping around is wrong, but asking somebody to be comfortable with your sleeping around tendencies maybe as a-hole move here.
Yes, yeah. I think if he's going to accept that kind of a behavior, then maybe different. But I don't think he's that open-minded either.
Yeah. No, but I don't think so that works.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's like
then everybody's sleeping around with everybody, so it's a really big mess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Next one.
Go to the next story. Okay, this is one which you were very excited for. Am I the a-hole for not wanting to invite my best friend and his wife to my wedding after they hid theirs from me?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, super excited. Yeah. I am 29F, my partner, and I are planning to get married soon. Okay. My childhood best friend, more like a brother. He is like my family, had always been a constant in my life. Over the years, he had several relationships, and I was always there for him without judgment. In December 2023, a close friend of mine from another country came to visit India. I introduced her to him casually. They hooked up soon after, and from what I was told, it was nothing serious. They became serious, they got engaged secretly, and eventually married in Bali last fall. Wow, so soon. Okay.
So basically, he introduced both of them.
Yes. No. She introduced him to that girl.
Oh, it's a girl's point of view of story.
Yes,
Sorry.
yes,
Okay.
yeah.
But the girl was friend with the guy and the girl separately. She was common friend before both of them.
Yes.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, I wasn't aware about it. In fact, no one from his family was even there. I found out because his mom, who was in shock, called me crying. She said her son had told them he was going on vacation and then suddenly he was married. She even asked me to be there while confronting him, but I was too stunned and emotionally drained to get involved, judging him.
Mm.
Uh,
Mm.
Meanwhile, I had always been open with them, sharing details about my own life and relationship, never once suspecting they were hiding such huge milestones. After their wedding, they started contacting me with their marital problems, hoping I could be a
Oh, how
mediator.
convenient.
Yeah. She
Huh.
didn't even call for the wedding, and okay. So basically, he didn't even tell her that he got married. It was his mother who told her that he got
No,
married.
he called and directly told, my wife is giving me problem. Without telling he had a wife, basically. Like, he did not tell the part of how he got a wife and all, but yeah.
Correct. Okay. I hoping I could play mediator. I tried twice. I also told them I was hurt. They kept everything from me. They apologized and said they wanted to keep things private. Even though everyone had,
Keep the marital problems also private, no? What is this?
yeah,
Ah, pick and choosing is what is this? Okay.
even though everyone from her side of the family was there. Wow. Okay. Thank me
Oh,
for
Acha, he left
them.
not just like her. His side family also was not there for the wedding.
No one from his side was there. Only her side people were there.
I think she is rich. Okay.
Direct, no? Okay.
Mm.
Okay. Private. Even though everyone from her side of the family was there and thanked me for introducing them. Apparently, her family feels conscious around people from my country, so they decided not to invite anyone. I accepted their apology, but emotionally, something had shifted. I'm a little confused at this part.
No, I think I don't know. I think so. One might be Indian, the other one might be
Some
the
other
Indian judging people. So,
possible, yeah. Okay, then on my 29th birthday, they both forgot to wish me. Not that I was expecting much. Okay, but what
relate hard to this particular line. Very, very hard relate to this particular line. Yeah.
it's true, and I judge those people who don't wish me on my birthday, though. Yeah.
When I have wished them, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even when I wish them, it's just if they forget and we are close enough for them to remember. So, okay. But what really hit me was they called me on that very day to ask for help resolving an argument about food. That's when I realized how little they respected my time, or maybe
Yeah, how self-absorbed they were actually. Mm.
okay. They are the a-hole no matter what she tells beyond this. As of now, this is decided. I told them kindly but firmly that I have my own life and don't want to be bothered with their trivial issues. After that, we didn't speak until 3 days ago when they both called crying, saying they realized how selfish they had been and how much they missed me.
Let me guess. They have a bigger problem now.
Now, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. They have a
I'm
bigger
just waiting
problem
for
now.
the
Yes.
problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, they asked if we could reconnect when they are in India next. Okay, I just told them I was busy and left it at that. Good. Okay. Now, here's the thing I'm planning. Here's the thing I'm planning my wedding, and a part of me feels no desire to tell them at all. Not out of spite, but because I finally understand the value of emotional boundaries.
No, but I would actually be okay if it is out of
Out of
spite
spite,
also. Please
yeah,
do it
I
out
would
of spite.
appreciate. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Please, I like people with spite.
we support you.
हाँ. Yeah, I don't want serial heroines like जो सारे लोग हमारे लोग. I don't want that nonsense and all.
Yeah, that's not realistic. Okay. They made a deliberate choice to exclude me from the most important moment in their life. Why should I feel guilty about doing the same? Correct. Okay. Still, I am human and there's a little guilt creeping in. They cried,
Nonsense.
they apologized. But am I the a-hole for not wanting to tell them about my wedding? Or is it just
Not
excusing myself after years of one-sided loyalty?
Not at all.
Yeah.
Please, people, learn to let go of self-absorbed people. The people who don't really care about your feelings, people who don't really think your issues are the bigger thing. Please let go. Even I am learning to do that. Please do that. I don't think so. She is a-hole at all. The
Correct.
other two, her entire India judging family, everybody is a-hole that side. I don't think so. She is a-hole at all. And in this clear story, I hope she doesn't call them to the wedding. Please do not call them to the wedding. For God's sake.
No,
Your
I
thoughts.
think, see, if it was the first time this happened, then maybe I would have been like that. But they have done it time and time again. So why do you want to forgive them when you know they won't change? So yeah,
Yeah.
she shouldn't invite them. Not the a-hole. Not the a-hole approved.
No, not at all. I think that out of
Not
all
at
the
all,
two,
yeah.
she is the not at all the a-holest, and she is
Correct.
the most I relate with.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I think
What does
as the
comment says?
freedom, yeah. I often see he or she also agrees, not a hole. I often see people saying be the bigger person, but why? What does that accomplish? The person who behaved badly, selfishly, arrogantly, thoughtlessly, or whatever has no consequences and never learns from their mistakes. Meanwhile, the wrong person still feels like hell because nothing was ever resolved. Get married
Yeah.
to people. Yes, it's so very
People don't really
relatable.
take accountability of their mistakes and
Absolutely.
kind of making me feel guilty. And I'm in general, I am the bigger person in the scenarios. So heart also, I don't want to be a bigger person. I'm okay.
Oh, you made that.
Yeah,
I
I
really thought
am
you
in general the bigger person. So everywhere I can't be the bigger person. It's not always my turn to be a bigger person.
I was like, why did you change in the end? Okay. No, no, you are the bigger person, don't worry. I mean by heart, okay? Okay. Get
Okay.
married with the people who genuinely love and respect you. Respect you. If the question of why you didn't invite your friend and your wife comes up, just say we didn't think you would want to attend, since you assumed we didn't want to attend yours. Or just give them the hairy iPod. What does that mean? That generally works, but nice, very
Yeah,
nice.
whatever she meant, but I think like yeah, we agree you're not the a-hole.
Yes.
Am I the a-hole for not wanting to continue dating after months of obsessing over him? So the word obsessed is used. I am little worried to not to say that you are not the a-hole, but okay, let's not judge beforehand.
We'll
So
judge
this is
after.
basically a advice needed kind of a post. So they have mentioned
Oh,
at the top there is advice there. Hi Reddit, I could really use some advice perspective because I'm feeling incredibly confused. I'm a woman in my 20s, currently living and working in a big city abroad. I'm originally from India, and so is the guy I'm talking about. I met him at work. We are both far away from home, navigating life in a fast paced place where things can feel pretty isolating. And I think that's the part what drew me to him. For
okay.
months, I had a huge crush on this guy. He's quite I don't know why everybody obsessed over introverted people. Nonsense. Okay, sorry for the distraction.
He
He's
took
quite
personal offense.
yeah, like you remember the other story where we read, oh, introverted. Now, what nonsense? Extroverted people are also really nice people.
So
Huh.
extroverted
He's
people get attracted to introverted people.
okay. Okay. Yeah. He's quite introverted, a little awkward, but kind. I was low-key obsessed. Hmm. I would overanalyze every little interaction. Then he went back to India for a month-long vacation and he completely ignored me during the time. Ah, that's with introverted people.
Uh,
They ignore you when they are not in your presence.
that's true.
Okay. Barely a message. I was hurt, but I brushed it off as me reading too much into things. You're not reading anything because you did not get any message.
Yeah.
You're not reading too much. You're not reading anything. Okay. But then suddenly, after he returned, he confessed his feelings for me. He was nervous but sweet. We went on a first date. We held hands. He talked a lot, which was surprising. She's also mentioning he talked a lot, which was surprising. And it should have been everything I wanted, but I felt bored. Okay. Oh, hi.
Basically, she's saying he opened his mouth and then I was not interested. This is the typical response I feel.
I felt bored. I found myself wishing I were home reading instead. Oh my god, she's little cruel, I feel, at this point of time. Since then, he's being really into me. Oh, this is such a nice thing. He's silent. He's not talking. She's into him. The moment he shows interest,
She's
he's
not.
into him. She shows no interest. She's into her. Oh, such a nice, non-toxic relationship for him. Texting constantly, talking about forever, even hinting at marriage, and I've been spiraling. In our culture, especially as Indians, dating often skips the casual phase. It's either all in or nothing. True. There's this pressure to make it too serious too fast, sadly, and I can feel that weight now. It's like I blinked and went from me to us in a day. Oh, that's very well put.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I wanted love, I still do, but it's feeling like too much too fast. To make things messier, I've realized some things that make me feel horrible to even say. I feel awkward about introducing him to friends. I don't love how he dresses or smells sometimes. Okay. He's objectively good looking at first glance, but I catch myself thinking maybe I could help him improve and then feel gross or thinking that at all. Oh my god. He's all extremely isolated. Sorry. I'm getting my all emotions are coming into me like, okay. He's also extremely isolated. No real close friends, no strong passions, no clear direction. Go for introverted people. What will happen? Okay. For the future. And I worry I'll become his whole world, which feels suffocating. Agree. We talked recently and agreed to take things slow for 3 to 6 months before deciding anything serious like marriage. But he insists he's already sure about us, which adds even more pressure. This isn't the first time this has happened to me. I try to change the idea of love and then feel disconnected once it becomes real. Oh, this is something I can relate to. I don't know if this is my fear of intimacy, lack of chemistry, or just not having found the right person yet. I'm scared I'm being unkind or shallow. To a certain extent, I
Yes.
agree.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's also scared I'm self sabotaging sometimes something good. True, could be.
Well,
If
yeah.
you have been through something similar, chasing the fantasy and feeling flat when it becomes reality, and if you are from a similar cultural background, I would love your perspective on navigating the fast forward to commitment mindset without hurting someone because I'm a bit freaked out and overwhelmed here. Okay,
I
this
have
is,
a
I think,
point
one
here.
of the.
Actually, one thing I feel like she enjoys or she's excited about the chase and not really the security. So I think
I
that
think she
that
also agrees
perspective
that.
is there. Yeah. So I think first of all, this is not an a-hole specifically. This is a thing
No, but
that
I
is
think
a trauma.
no. She's coming point from a point where if she actually let go this relationship, will she be an a-hole? I think that actually is a valid because to a certain extent, again, he looks like a good person here,
Yeah.
even though he is introverted. I think he looks like a good person here, and there are things. But I agree, this is a very very relatable story out of all the stories I have read.
Yes. Yeah.
Somebody you feel like interested, and moment the things comes back, you kind of lose interest in life. That is very very common to happen, and then. Like you have, like you said, it's the chase, it's not the thing where it happens. And she also realizes self-sabotaging is something a lot of people do. I think to some extent even I do that.
Even me. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
But I think she also is a little mean and little toxic in a way where she kind of explained few things in middle. I think there is a toxicity in her. But for me, if you talk and still it feels like it is too fast and it is not working out, I think it should be okay to break it up and you would not be evil in that situation.
Yeah.
Analyzing everything, that's what I feel. But if you don't, if this is happening continuously where every relationship you kind of feel like this, then you might be a hole here.
Correct.
Self sabotaging a hole.
Yeah. No, I think if you see there is like few points she has mentioned that I think I'll not talk about the other points. The one point which she says that I feel like I don't want to introduce him to other people. I think this is one point which will make you realize if you want to be with that person or not. Yeah, of course, what you said makes sense. Whether she is like trying to avoid the situation and she's self-sabotaging, all of that could be true. But I'm just saying, if you really want to be with someone, you will feel like you want to introduce them to the others. Uh, so I feel irrespective of, yeah, she's the way she puts things is so sad. It's so sad. I think as a friend, you should probably communicate that to him instead of us. Other people don't need to
No,
know
I think
all
she is
that.
little worried about how he will take it and he might. So she's kind of seeking help. But I agree. If this is a continuous pattern, then you might have to
Yeah, yeah,
work on it. But if it feels only for him in this situation, then if it is not meant to be, it is not
it
meant
is
to
not
be.
meant
So
to
it's
be. Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Because
So
you need
let
to
me
try,
see.
but yeah, yeah, not the
Let me
a-hole.
see.
I'm sorry, partially a-hole, I would say, but I would lean towards not the a-hole if she wants to just end it because it's not working out.
Correct.
So.
So let me see. Not the a-hole. Whatever you do, don't date or marry someone because of the societal pressure or because you are worried about hurting someone's feelings. That's
Correct.
insane. If you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it. Let them down easy. He will find someone who feels about him the way he wants them to feel about him. Good luck. Oh, this is something. I think
Yeah,
comment. We are the comment section in a way
yeah.
where we kind of feel. Let me read one more. Wait. I want to see someone. Sounds like you are more interested in the idea of the guy, not the guy,
Yes,
which is fair enough, but you should probably let him know you're not that interested.
correct.
There was no spark, that's okay. Reality is sometimes disappointing. Now it's time for both of you to move on and find someone you can click with. That's very true. I
Yeah,
think there could be someone else who could be hi to hello, my lover, can go that instantly. There might be people who could go from that instance. So
yeah.
I think, yeah, maybe they're not meant together. But again, the way she put the story, it feels like this
Little
is a
bit.
continuous trait.
Yeah,
So I'm not really sure if it is one more thing. But yeah, at this story, only judging by this, I don't feel she's an a-hole.
correct. Yeah.